Hello, hello. My dogs are going to make noise this whole time. It's going to be great. All right, we got a couple minutes before we're going to start. Hopefully they're not going to do that the whole time. Awesome. Let's see if anybody's here yet. And you are now muted. All right, so today I'm going to go over some basic stuff that I think would benefit just about anyone that's trying to grow their business. And sorry, my dog's barking in the background. Hey Heidi, I see you jumping in there too.
Hello.
Hi. My dog's gonna make a mess of this whole recording. I'm gonna have to go down there and put muzzles on them or something. They're horrible. All right, so basically what I want to cover today is just basic hashtag keywords and marking and tagging posts. So that way, if you're putting the time and effort into posting stuff on social media, you'll actually have some results from your time and effort. Hold on one second. I'm going to go. My crazy dogs. All right, hopefully that'll keep them calm. But anyways, so I'm gonna just go through some of the stuff that I've been doing for a few years and show you some of the tips and tricks between Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And I will publish this. It's just a PowerPoint presentation that I put together, and you guys can review it if you want afterwards, if you want to go back over anything, or you kind of want to remember it and don't want to write everything down. But basically, a lot of people hear the word hashtag and keyword and they don't really understand what it does or why it's so important. So one of the main things I try to break down for people is what a hashtag actually really does when you hashtag something in a post. And it depends on what platform you're using as to what the actual action will happen when you hashtag something. But for the most part, it's the same concept. So if you're giving something away, and the reason I'm wearing this bright t-shirt from C Inc., it's a contest we're going to do right now on social media. We just published a video and we're using hashtags in that post, and I'll talk about that in a few minutes. But if we posted that and we didn't put free t-shirts or hashtag giveaway or hashtag photo contest, people online even looking for those things wouldn't find our posts basically in search results. So you could be posting all day long and putting all this great content out there, but if you're not using hashtags, your posts are not going to come up in search results for people looking for your information. The only people that'll ever see it are the people already following you, essentially. So if you're trying to do, a post and you want to do a giveaway and you put hashtag giveaway and people are searching for giveaways, it'll come up. If you have a post that's relative to a specific town, like I live in Frederick, Maryland, so if I wanted to make sure people that were looking for stuff in Frederick, Maryland would find my post, I could put hashtag Frederick MD or Frederick, Maryland, and that would start coming up. A lot of people follow different hashtags and different keywords on different platforms, especially Instagram. And if they search for stuff with that hashtag, you'll start coming up in their search results. Another thing to think about when you're using a hashtag is what words you should be using. You should be using words that you want to use over and over again as well for branding. So if you have a specific hashtag for your brand name, like for myself, Medina Media, I do hashtag Medina Media, or I also do this hashtag that you'll see in the presentation, content is king, because I like creating good content for people for their marketing. So that's one of the hashtags I use. Again, only people that are following you will see your posts, and you won't come up in search results unless you start using hashtags. Same thing with keywords on YouTube, or keywords for search engine optimization, SEO, on your website. The keywords you're using in your social media and your hashtags should correlate with the hashtags and keywords you're using over and over again in your website for SEO. And if you start using those hashtags and stuff properly, you will start coming up as search results in Google, even through your Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram pages. I'm going to use some sample posts also in here. And this is a customer that is a person that I made some presentations and some software suggested posting, I guess not software, but suggested posting ideas. And this is one where you can see the watermark for the company's logo is on the picture. That's something I always tell people. And you can be very clear in your posts. So anything you're putting up should be a very specific, like a reason for why you're posting it. These people are trying to get people to apply for jobs. So it's very obvious, be inspired, make a career move, and their branding is right there. It doesn't have to always be that cut and dry of a sales pitch for marketing, but it should be pretty clear when you're posting something what your why is and why you're doing it. Otherwise, you shouldn't post it. You shouldn't just post stuff to post stuff. So are you giving information, educating somebody? Are you giving away some kind of gift or information about a gift or promotion going on in the community or something going on? Or is it fun and entertainment value? There has to be a reason for what you're posting, or don't post it. Just hold on to that idea. Like I was just saying, marketing doesn't feel like marketing sometimes. That's the best marketing. It should be fun. It should be entertaining. It should be informative. It should be something that you want to look at. So let's talk about the power of actually tagging and sharing a post on social media. And how do you get people to start sharing your posts and tagging you in their posts? So what I always tell people is, if you only have 100 followers, just to make it easy math, you have 100 followers, and those 100 followers are seeing your post only. If you have someone that you're tagging in a post and they have 5,000 followers, all they have to do is hit allow on their timeline or share your post on their page. And now you're going to get access to all of their followers. And what's really amazing about that is once they like that post, once the people go in and actually engage in that post that's shared to that other page, you have an opportunity right there to go in and actually invite the people that liked your post, right, to like your page. So once those people like that post, you can now click on this and it'll show you who all has liked the post, and you can invite them to like your page. That gives you a really easy one-on-one opportunity to engage with new potential clients, new potential followers, and just grow your following organically. This is an example of the same company. I was picking on them a little bit because they did not tag the people they were talking about in this post. And if they would have done that, they have 1,300 followers. That would have been much more people seeing their post, because I'm sure that those people would have shared that post on their page, or at least allowed it on their timeline. And they didn't do that. So an example of getting people to share your post, what we're going to do for this t-shirt, it's kind of going to be a everyday giveaway. We're going to give away one of these t-shirts on this company's Facebook page, C Inc. They're like a safety company, really cool company. And we just made a promotional video talking about washing your hands and things you can do right now to just stay safe and whatnot, and clean your workspace and whatever. And to get people to share that video, we're going to ask everybody to post a picture of somebody washing their hands or doing something at home to stay safe right now. And everybody will be entered to win, and we'll give away a t-shirt every day for the next couple of weeks. So that's a great example of a really cool, just way to engage with people online. It doesn't cost a whole lot, and t-shirts are great marketing. So we're going to use that as a way to grow our following and get more people to share that video that we feel is good information that we want to get spread out in the community right now. So there's ways you can get creative with your marketing, tagging people in your posts, getting them to share your posts, getting them to engage with you online is the key, and to be creative and come up with new ways of doing that. So this is another, just who are you marketing to? This was another way that we were trying to reach out to people that, you know, we want to apply for jobs through this hiring and temp agency. And we're saying you get paid federal holidays, you get vacation days paid. So this is a great way that you can engage people online, ask them a question, talk directly to the audience that you're trying to reach, and identify them clearly. So that way you can really get more of a one-on-one and talking to your people through your social media and start a conversation and get people engaged and start working and talking with you online. So the 3 different platforms I wanted to just break down a little bit more and try to help you identify as a business or business owner or somebody that's just trying to do more with their social media is what platform should you actually be using and focusing on right now. And I've identified the top 3 that I think are amazing for marketing, and you can reach millions and millions and millions of people. And with what's going on right now, there's going to be a lot more people engaging online, a lot more people looking at their phones, a lot more people checking social media than ever before. I think that the times of days that people are going to be on YouTube are going to be, we're going to see a huge spike in people looking at videos and watching videos on YouTube and looking for stuff to be entertained with. So it's a great time to understand how to take control of your own business and create your own content. And I'm going to offer some classes on how to make a YouTube channel and how to make your own videos. So that way you can start engaging with people online. And I'll just be doing it this way so we can all be safe, and I can share my screen with you and show you what to do one step at a time. So here we go through Facebook, start with Facebook. And I'm sure this number has grown just recently, but it has 1.3 billion unique monthly visitors. So that is a ton of people looking at Facebook. It is the best platform. Here's a visual representation of how many people use Facebook compared to other platforms. Facebook is by far leading the industry. YouTube is catching up quickly. YouTube has 2 million video views per minute. And that's more than any television network ever. And I'm sure that somewhere along the lines here, Netflix is going to start competing pretty competitively. I'm sure it's not, I don't know why it's not even in this graph here, but I feel like Netflix should be some competition for YouTube for sure. It'd be interesting to learn about that. But I think that YouTube has already surpassed a lot of TV show networks by far, and it's probably going to just continue to do that. So if you're not creating YouTube content right now, you're totally missing out. And Instagram. So Instagram is the fastest growing network. A lot of women have Instagram online, and a lot of people follow their brands that they like. So people are more likely to follow a clothing or a shoe brand that they enjoy watching new stuff coming out for, or models or musical artists. People are much more likely to use Instagram for those things, which psychologically puts them in this kind of buyer state of mind. So it's really a great place to market your business and to get potential connections for networking with your business, B2B wise, or even B2C, looking for consumers to buy your products. Instagram is a great way to do that. I'm going to tell you a little bit more in depth why each of those platforms work. And again, you can download this presentation afterwards, and you can look through this again and kind of regurgitate it at your own pace if you want. And if you have any questions, you can pull up, and I know there's like a chat option over here that you guys can ask me questions, but there's only 3 of you online, but I'm sure a lot of people will be watching this afterwards. And if you have a question, it's probably other people that have the same questions. So don't be afraid to jump in and ask. So I'm going to start with Facebook real quick here. A lot of people are using Facebook, and like I was saying earlier, using a shirt campaign like this, getting people to share your posts, giving them a reason to share your posts. That's where you're really going to see exponential growth in the effort you put into posting on Facebook and getting actual business or potential leads or clients actually out of your work, is getting people to share your posts, and you'll see things go like viral, like you always hear. So using a hashtag or several hashtags to track your posts is a great way to stay, you know, you can click on the hashtag and it brings up every single post that anybody did with the hashtag. So if you're doing a campaign, and you want everybody to use this hashtag to enter to win, that's a great way to track and see who actually entered, because all you have to do is type the hashtag, search by that hashtag. If it's a unique hashtag, all the search results will come up that they use the hashtag, if that's a requirement for your contest. So an example of that would be, post a picture of yourself washing your hands and staying safe, and use the hashtag #CInc Safety Minutes. And that's what we're calling these videos we're doing every week for them. So that would be a cool hashtag, and it would be unique. I'm sure not a lot of posts have that out there, so that would be a good idea. Follow and like pages that are similar to yours, and repost and share relative posts. So that's not rocket science either. Sharing is caring. That's what I always say about Facebook. Getting people to share your posts. You're more likely to have somebody share one of your posts if you share one of their posts. So if it's a fellow businessman or a competing brand, you can go in and like their posts and stuff, or you can share information that they have that could be relevant and could be helpful for your customers. So go ahead and find creative ways to engage with the community. Share pictures of food that you like from the community restaurants that you go to. Share your friends' business pages and help them grow their online following as well. There, again, 1.9 billion unique monthly visitors on Facebook. So it's just a ton of people, and there's so many eyeballs available for people to be engaged with right now. It's a great way to reach millennials and Gen Xers who spend more than an hour a day. I think now it's probably going to be more like 6 hours a day on social media, because people are online a lot more, searching for different stuff to do, searching for things to learn and be engaged and stay busy. So it's a great time to be active in creating content online. So Facebook, you can create events, you can create a page for your business. So there's a difference between having a personal profile and a page. And I'm going to do a class just on Facebook, we're actually going to go step by step, creating a post, creating a page, the difference between those things, making events, one step at a time. Each of those things would do it together. There is a marketplace where you can post stuff for sale if you wish to. You can shop for things on sale. You can look at stores on sale online on Facebook. There's actually stores you can set up on Facebook now. And one thing I really, really like to get involved in, and I know I've talked to Heidi, who's on this call right now, about this, is joining groups on Facebook. So the more groups you join, the more places you have to share your information. So if you make a really cool video about something you're doing in the community, you could be a member of 15, 20 groups that are right around your community, and you can share that video right to all those groups and tell everybody about what you're doing. So you can get exponential growth right there, thousands of views on your video. I love doing restaurant reviews and sharing them on all these different food video groups, and it's super fun, and that's how I get thousands and thousands of views on those videos. So it's not a secret, but you have to put in the work and join the groups and make sure you're sharing stuff that's relevant to the group that you're joined, or they'll kick you out of the group. So some of the stuff you can do on Facebook now, you can check in. So that's a great thing to do to support businesses. Check in while you're there, post a picture while you're there, give them a shout out while you're at their business. Or if you've been there in the past and you have pictures, you can check in and you can write a review. That's a great thing to do for businesses also, and go ahead and ask people to give you reviews on your Facebook page and shout outs on your Facebook page. It's a great way to grow your online presence with Facebook in general. But some of the fun stuff I like to do is you can go live on Facebook now. That's really fun, and it tells everybody, hey, Caroline's live, and you can watch right now while she's doing something. It's pretty neat. You can also add to your story. The story disappears after a little while, but it's kind of fun. It's more like a Snapchat type thing where you can add stuff and use fun filters and different things. Boomerang is also another fun term for another feature you can use when you're making videos and adding to your story. So I know that there's a lot to take in, and like I was saying, I can go over Facebook more in depth in the future and just do a Facebook training class, which I think would be really fun. But one thing I love about Facebook and Instagram is that they work together really well. So if you make a post on Instagram, all you have to do is literally just check this little box and it copies your post right from Instagram onto Facebook. So you can capture twice the audience and get twice as much work done with one post if you work from Instagram and copy it to Facebook. So I would highlight, you know, learning about Instagram, probably above Facebook right now, but you probably want to have both of them set up and have them connected together at the minimum. Okay, YouTube. I think video marketing and video is where everybody's going right now, and I can help you make videos. I make videos very inexpensively. My 30-second commercial videos are only $250. My 1-minute videos are $325. I love helping people make a channel, but if you want to try to do this yourself, I encourage everybody to try, because it is not that difficult to use YouTube and to use your camera on your phone. And people are not necessarily all looking for really fancy edited videos anymore. So don't be afraid to just grab your camera and go on YouTube and make a video. So there's over 1 billion unique monthly visits on YouTube, and it is definitely out. I know these numbers are probably not even close to what is going to be accurate in the coming weeks or even currently, but I think that having a YouTube channel right now to stay in touch with people, especially from a business perspective, you can create playlists that can keep people engaged and keep them learning about what you do, and also grow your network and showcase your different skill sets. So using keywords on each video that you put in will not only help you come up in YouTube search results, but also will help you start coming up in Google. And if you can get in access to your website and put these YouTube videos on your website and put them in, embed them in your website, you'll start coming up in search results. Your website will start coming up in search results as well in Google. Another thing to consider is creating a blog or a vlog, a video blog on your website, where you can, you know, embed all of these videos and have that be the place where you're directing traffic for people to watch your videos. Something that is important when you're making a YouTube channel is to make some thumbnails for each of your video covers. So when you go to a YouTube channel and you see people have a, you know, all these really neat looking cover pictures for all of their videos, and it's engaging just to look at the picture and you want to click on it, you know, that's something that you can easily make thumbnails. They're so easy to make, and there's templates out there. Software that I really like using is called Canva, C-A-N-V-A. I'm going to go ahead and pull that up really quick and just show you, because it's so important to me to be able to use this software. And I use this all the time for my customers to make posts. So here's the cover for my presentation. I made that presentation that we're going through right now in Canva. It's free. You basically come in here, create a design. So if I wanted to make an Instagram post, it gives me a whole bunch of different sample templates over here on the left. I can just grab a template. I have my own photos that I've uploaded. I can grab them and drop them right in here, and you see how interactive and easy it is to use the software. It's insanely easy. So take some time to create an account for yourself with this website. It's called Canva, CANVA.com. It's free, like I said. You get tons of templates and stuff. So all of your YouTube thumbnails you want to make so they all look the same. So when people go to your YouTube channel, you have that uniformity branding you right there, right on your YouTube channel. So thumbnails and keywords are important, but also I'm sure you've seen subtitles come up on YouTube. That's a great way for people to be able to watch a video, even if they're in a space where they need to be quiet, or if they're trying not to make noise and they want to understand what your video is about. It's great to have some kind of subtitles or annotations on the screen for sure. That's easy to do as well in YouTube. And if we do a YouTube channel, like set up from start to finish, creating a video, publishing it, putting it online, we can go step by step through that. And I can give you, you know, all of the information, how to do all of this stuff one step at a time. And within 45 minutes, you should have been able to create your own YouTube channel and publish your first video with that class. So I'm excited to keep doing these, and I hope that it, you know, helps you guys learn at the same time, keeps you engaged and growing your business, finding some new ways to do that. I think YouTube is probably where I would focus most of my attention if I were starting from scratch right now. YouTube is where it's at. Instagram is the fastest growing social media network. All right. And I'm going to cover some of the Instagram stuff that I do on a daily basis to grow my following. I have been very successful growing my Instagram following. I have almost 12,000 followers on Instagram alone on my personal page. And I'm really enjoying, all of the business I've generated, the sponsorships I've generated from Instagram. And really all of that stems from this whole theory that I have. And I'm going to go through the steps of doing that really quick. So basically posting once a day and picking, if you're going to post, a good time of day to do that. So you don't want to just post like in the middle of the day when nobody's on their phone, which could be changing now. Like I'm saying, people are going to be on their social media probably a lot more. So posting once a day during peak time is the best time to go, either in the morning or in the evening. I would also say that there are 600 plus million users on Instagram, and a lot of them are women, and a lot of them are brand like loyal. So they're on there looking at different products that they like. Again, they're in a buyer's mindset. So they're in a place where they want to purchase things. They are more likely to click on something that they might be able to buy or look at buying or think about buying. So it's a good place to reach people when they're in that state of mind where they're thinking about purchasing stuff, and it's a great subliminal way to reach them. It is harder to get a larger following on Instagram because you can't really put links right in your post to your website or to your other outside source. So you have to only put a link in your bio and try to feed as much traffic to that link as you can. So a landing page for your website is a great resource to utilize in Instagram, and have a link right there on your Instagram like bio to your landing page. Some of the things that we do to grow followings for our clients, and these are some of my tricks. Basically go in and follow people that have a similar business account that you do, and go in and look at the people following them and like their posts and comment on their posts and follow them. And I do that with, as many as I can, sometimes 500 people, sometimes 50 people. It depends on how much time I have to put into it. But I would try to do that, wait a few days, and then go in. And if they have not followed you back, then unfollow them. And then, you can go in and also follow and unfollow accounts for people that are celebrities. So accounts that have 70 million or more followers, and you can Google the top celebrity Instagram accounts. Go in and follow those accounts and unfollow them a few times a day as well. That will get you like 5 to 10 followers a day just doing that one thing. And it's such a silly thing, but you go in and you follow Nat Geo and Ariana Grande and Cristiano Ronaldo and all these people that have millions and millions of followers, and unfollow them a couple times a day. And it just gives you a following growth, and eventually you'll have thousands of followers just from doing that. But, the idea obviously is to get people that are potential buyers. So going in and following similar accounts or accounts that are close to you locally would be more beneficial for local businesses trying to generate revenue and trying to get new leads for business. So another thing is tagging people in your posts. So the more people you tag, it's going to notify them that they were tagged in a post and just get them to come and check out what you're doing. So don't overuse that, but definitely tag people that you want to see what you're doing and pay attention to what you're doing. Another thing to remember with Instagram that makes it a little different than YouTube and Facebook is you can't manage an Instagram account from a computer. You can look at it, but you can't actually manage or do anything. You can't post on Instagram from your computer. So you have to have a mobile device to do that. And you can also use a tablet. So you can install the mobile device app for your tablet and use a tablet, iPad, but you have to install the mobile app on your tablet. These are some testimonies from people that I've worked with that I've helped in the past. I feel like I've done a lot to help people with small businesses grow their revenue and get a bigger following. I'd love to, continue doing that. And I think that if we get more and more people to be aware of the opportunity to work together and learn online, doing this could be very beneficial. And I know that there's a lot of people out there that could benefit from this information and beyond. So I'm willing to share my knowledge. Just got to get some more people to hear about what we're doing. I'm going to unmute you guys and see if any of you have any questions or anything. How's it going? Are you there? Corey? Heidi?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey. Is this all information that you guys have heard before?
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's always good to hear it again, and then also just it was new for different tagging things. But my question is, on Facebook, so still use hashtags on Facebook?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and Facebook is gonna make your posts come up in search results a lot faster if you have hashtags in the post. Definitely.
Okay.
And if you don't want your post to look too spammy, another thing you can do is you can go back in and you can comment in the post and add hashtags in as a comment. So it doesn't have to be up in the top in the content part. And it'll still work to pull your post up in search results, even if the hashtags are in the comments.
Okay.
All right, cool. Does anybody have any other questions? Would you guys like to do a Facebook like class first, YouTube or Instagram, or what do you think would be the most beneficial to drill down into actually
YouTube.
like creating a channel and making a video?
I also I'm right now doing Pinterest because someone recommended it. And so like my question right now is just because I'm actually like doing it now. And so for example, like it says drag or drop to upload images or videos, but I'm trying to do a YouTube, so I put it in the bottom. Do I have to put up, will it come up as my YouTube channel thumbnail when I publish it, or because there's no picture in it right now?
It can come up with your YouTube, or you can upload different, like an actual picture. You can go ahead and upload a picture to it.
I can upload a picture to it? Okay.
Cover to that. And again, you can go in Canva and look at Canva, type in there Pinterest, and it'll bring up templates for Pinterest.
So Canva works on a laptop?
One more time?
Does Canva work on a laptop?
Oh yeah, Canva works on a laptop, or there is a mobile app you can use for your phone to make stuff on Canva, but you can use
I have Canva on my phone, but I guess I've never, I don't know, I've never used it on a before.
Yeah, it works great on your computer because you can make like presentations and all that stuff. I mean, it's pretty cool. So.
Hey, Caroline.
Hey.
I would have Larry mute his phone or somebody, because that's what the interference is. At least I'm hearing interference on my end.
He's muted now.
So maybe only the person talking should be unmuted.
Okay. He's muted now, so.
That is all.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to do this every Thursday. I'm going to do this one class. So if you know anybody else that would benefit from this class specifically, I'm going to do this on Thursdays. And then I'm going to add to it a YouTube video, editing, creating, you know, making a channel, everything class next week. Is there a day that is best for everybody, or that you guys would prefer to have it on?
I'll work around you.
Yeah, me too.
Have it during the day like this, right? So
Sure.
Nice. Do it during the middle of the day. So maybe
if a class is missed, then you can access the video still yet.
What's that?
If you miss a class, if you're not available at that time, can you still access and watch it at a later time?
Yes. Yep. So you'll be able to basically, after this, I'm going to take the video that I just recorded and I'm going to post it on the Facebook event page. So it'll be on there. If you guys want to watch it, it'll be on YouTube. And then I'm just going to keep recording these and putting them up and keep adding to them. So we'll have more and more videos to make. And if you guys have stuff you want to learn specifically, let me know and I can go over it. Like if you want to do a Pinterest one, Heidi, we can do that. It'd be kind of fun. So
I would love that.
all right, cool. Thanks for joining me, guys. It's my first
Caroline, thank you so much.
day. I hope this was helpful.
That was great.
All right, cool. Have a good afternoon and go out and get some fresh air.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.